how people react to it, and of course in a very interpersonal and romantic level, when you have character that actually, like what you said, has a big heart and wants to take care of HIV positive person, which I think is a very positive message to our gay community. And of course, you do have people to go in and receive messages such as what's gay all about? Is this the only gay portrayal? Is this a real gay portrayal? Or is this an exaggeration? And so on. I think people go in with different types of expectations, and you just talking about gameplay can't fulfill all of them.
Okay, I would like to throw a question to the floor. I mean, when you go watch a play or a film, not necessarily a gay play or a gay film, okay? What do you want to see actually? What is the current thing that's on your mind right now? Like, for example, what are the things that you feel that it should be addressed? Because I'm trying to open this question up a little bit, not to restrain it or try not to put it as a gay thing. Because I don't believe that you should just be talking only about one issue. But the thing is that if you feel that there is something that should be addressed, or something that you feel that you should be talked about in a typical gay context, is fine. Anyone? 可以给你卡牌的， Yeah. Maybe not just to prod you along, because I know some of you, and I'll definitely call your name. Okay. Yes.
You mentioned that previously in Singapore it's quite a taboo topic to talk about as the gay issues. That's why theater groups try to raise these issues through doing productions and to raise the awareness, and it helps maybe people from your generation to come out, be more comfortable about themselves, knowing who you are, their identity. Well, right now in 2006, I think the gay men are very out. Yeah, it's no longer a taboo subject. So my question is, do we still need, gay dramas? Gay men talk about their life in blogs, through the internet. They discuss it in chat rooms. Yeah. So I already feel it's very dramatic in everyday life. That in everyday life, I already see a drama. How it's part of the straight community is so it's part of our society now. So I don't see there's a need to have more gay dramas. I don't think the issues have been raised, and yeah.
But I think gay dramas must exist because more straight people should come along. Why? If there are no gay dramas, then I don't think straight people can understand.
I think we shouldn't have to call it whether it's gay or straight. I think it should be just drama. Yeah, it's because the gays are so part of the society now, and I think the straight people accept the gay people. Yeah, so we shouldn't call it as a gay drama or a straight drama, or
But the censorship distinguishes that.
Well, you can go news now, so censorship has been issues.
The censorship board will distinguish if a play is gay or straight. Let's say the play is a romance story about two people in love, fall in love, break up, then get back together in the end, happy ending, right? Okay? There will be no problems if it were a heterosexual couple, correct? Now, your idea is to not distinguish, let's do away with sexual identity or orientation. It doesn't fly because it doesn't reflect what society is, it doesn't work that way. You can't say, oh, this is a love story. So you're going to read the script, oh, it's about two men or two women. There is a big no, it's not the same anymore. It's different. So while you can, I understand the positivity of trying to do away with such facets of our own identity as people. We shouldn't be just male or Chinese or anything like that, right? But I don't think we are there yet. I don't think we're capable of such lofty ideals just yet. It's not gonna work. You can't tell, I cannot walk up to MD and say, no, but this is a story about love. It's universal, the language of love. They're not gonna buy it. They're gonna say, no, it's too man. No.
I think the institution categorize people, and then if we still try to categorize ourselves, then it's already creating a double problems for ourselves. So we shouldn't just try to categorize us. I mean, we should just be part of the society.
So you're saying that by doing gay plays, we might run the tendency of categorizing ourselves as one unique identity, right? Is it what I'm trying to imply?
So instead of trying to Chinese place, we shouldn't be Chinese place then, because since we are living in a multi-racial country, is it then wrong to do a Chinese play or Malay play or Tamil play? What are we saying here? Are we
The Chinese language play,
Okay,
language play is that.
Well, can I say something? Yeah. I think it's very idealistic to say something like this because to understand human nature, I am a believer of going back to history to trace back. If let's say people believe, do not believe in label, you don't have like a civil rights movement, you don't need to emancipate black in America, you don't have to have a feminist movement that women are fighting for equality. People are very comfortable in labels, okay? No matter in what levels, whether it's be your sexuality, your race, your nationality, why do you have to call yourself Singaporeans? We can just call ourselves we are human. We are living in a global village, It's the same, but we are just talking about different levels. Why do we have to brand the play, like Singapore play, or Singaporean play, our local products, Singaporean products? I think it's very idealistic. Of course, we would love to work towards that, but you can't change people's perception because when you're young, we educate people. We are already giving them moralistic values. What is right? What is wrong? And that itself is labeling. That's why you have to have crime. It's a label. You see, I'm seeing it from a broader picture. You might not agree with it, but this is, I think, what I believe in. We are comfortable in labels.
But we have to recognize the fact, and also I would like to add on this point, so we have to recognize that each and every one of us, be it we are Chinese, Malay, Indian, we won't classify ourselves according to ethnic groups or straight, heterosexuals or homosexuals, we all come with a history. There's a certain kind of baggage that we bring along with us, as history goes. So it's kind of difficult to say right now that, we're going to brush everything off and that's it, and then let's try to build a common space. Because the history that comes with it brings about a lot of sensitivities and intricacies of a particular group, be it ethnic or sexuality or otherwise. So I think it's kind of difficult to do that. But again, should we actually go really specific to talk about gay issues here, or we should actually try to open ourselves more so that we can try to encompass wider issues or larger issues about life and humanity, so to speak, rather than to just focus on the gay issue. That's my first comment. The second comment would be, I think the media has to take up some responsibility for this whole idea of putting labels and also relegating us to a certain kind of category. Is that just say for example, it is not that gay play, well, it has a certain kind of controversy. Why not do a metrosexual